Hello. Um, Most of my videos, and I've said in the past, are posted for my 25 friends, and I sometimes upload them to YouTube. Um, like I said, learning process is what a person does. I can't teach anybody anything they don't really want to learn. I present information that's out there. Most of the videos I do, like I said, are for friends. It is my memoirs, my video memoirs about what's going on with me and how I cope with things. If it works for somebody else, the way I cope, I'm not to teach how to cope with things. Each person has their own problems, like I've said in the past. The way I try to reason with reality, with my thinking, as I try to realize that what I'm doing and the here and now, and not try to let my mind drift off. Just studying my astrological pattern, my natal chart, and making more natal progress with that. My past does not reflect what I am today. I had a rough past. I was worse off than I am today. But on that note, can't keep the pipe lit. So I'm going to come over here and get this set up and get my coffee. But like I said, my memoirs are written down, and I do have a personal blog that I keep a lot of teaching material, a lot of what I'm learning. It's there for a person to read. Videos are posted on it that mainly just me talking, and certain things you can and cannot say on social media. You may be against a certain religion, or you may have an opinion about it, but you really can't say anything anymore. That's what I'm finding out from friends and friends of friends. I mean, you simply can't even say it's a bad religion or a good religion or anything like that. I guess it would become the point of judging or something, but there's just certain things that are acceptable in society and in general. Now, me, I chose my path. And like I said in one previous video, it's up to a person to choose what they believe in. If you're a Christian and it works for you, good. I was a Catholic, bred to be Catholic. It didn't work for me. So I got baptized Seventh-day Adventist with my ex-wife and joined her church. And for a while I was to the church. I followed the Holy Book and all that. And I thought, and I had doubts of it probably when I was about 15. My aunt, she broke away from religion probably at a young age when I was probably about, I don't know, 5 or 6. She, I don't really know what she went into, but Started doing a little bit of research and had people that she associated with that were into different things. I won't go into my family because I've not gone into that. I have a brother that's a totally different path than what I am. And I just don't go into that. Now, a lot of my family, most of my family are Christian. I have no problems with them. They have no problems with me being what I am. I claim Gnosticism. They don't understand it, but they just don't go there with me because I have researched this gnosis. I've made posts about what my research led into from Google and books and encyclopedias and what have you. So yes, there was some end-up studying basically into the occult when I was probably about 19. 19 is probably when I started getting more involved in it. But it's not really to say that one person is good or bad because of the way they believe. You can have some good Christians that can do some terrible, horrible things. And you can have some Satanists that do some terrible, horrible things. And you can even have some Gnostics that are even different than other Gnostics. I mean, you can have terrible people. And I just have a problem with these people that go out and commit atrocious things like rape, murders, and all these bad things and end up in prison or what have you. And they suddenly find Jesus or accept God or what have you. And then they think they're a good person. To me, and even George Carlin, who was an atheist, and most atheists, they figure, how can you do bad things and then suddenly make a turnaround and think that this is all forgiven because you did that? The thing is, you did rape somebody or you did kill somebody. I'm not talking about stealing, even though thieves are bad. But I'm talking about like violating another person, like killing them or raping them or what have you. Stealing from another person is a different thing. You can probably pay that person back. But how can you pay back a person that you have violated physically? And I know you can't give another person their life back once you've murdered them. That's just impossible. So yeah, I do my memoirs of what my opinions are on social media. But I have been writing down notes and printing them out of my memoirs. I'm not releasing a book. It's more private. Like I said, I don't go into all detail of what I think and believe. Like I've said on an abortion issue, and I've given a lot of thought to it. I think it's a personal choice of that couple if they decide to do that. Or a woman's choice, in other words. So I'm not really for it or against it. It's pro-choice, and I believe in pro-choice. But I also believe there's certain ways you can prevent in the first place too. So, it kind of goes with the territory. If you want to do the act, you got to use protection, or just don't do it. I mean, you want to have fun, you're going to have a kid, or terminate it. Either way. And like I said, there's some people that get raped, some women, and they don't want to have that baby. I think that should be their choice if they want to adopt that baby or not even carry it. I think that should be their choice. And then you have people that want to have kids, but for some reason, reproductive or whatever, they just can't have kids. And I think there should be more solutions for them too. Now, in my past, with my ex-wife, we planned for a child, like I said many times, but it just didn't happen. And I just don't want to go there with my video today on that. But as far as that goes, everything that I release is like a memoir. It's like a video blog. And like I said, I've written down a lot of my memoirs that I don't post. And on my personal page, which is just a personal blog, I post more Gnostic teachings of how I believe and everything. So yeah, I do believe in this Yaldabaoth and Satan being like the younger brother. But a lot of people believe in Jehovah or Jesus or Isha or Yahweh or, well, some even believe in Buddha. I'm not here to down anybody. It's just that, the point I'm trying to make is, how can you be a good person and I know people have mistakes. I mean, I realize it. But if you're a bad person, you're a bad person. How can a person be put in like a prison for killing somebody? They can't give that person their life back, or violating a man or a woman by raping them. They can't. How can they repay them and then turn around and say, "Oh, I'm forgiven by Jesus"? It don't seem logical how that would operate. I mean, to me, once you've done something bad and you go to prison, and you do your time, but you still can't give that person that you violated by raping or killing anything in return. Now, maybe stealing, you can pay them back. Maybe that can be a little bit more forgivable than murder, but I don't know. It's debatable. And, some things I find in society, like, some people are downplayed. Some people are downplayed. We as a nation are getting over that. We're recognizing in history, like, women, black people, and all that, which it's, there's a lot of people that have contributed to a lot of things that bettered mankind. And today's age, we have a lot of frustration over equal rights and things of that nature. But we're getting better. Not to say that one hate group is better than another hate group, because they're both wrong in my opinion. But, to get the point across, we may grow from it than what we have. But to say that things are getting worse, you look and you say, well, we got a coronavirus. The thing is, there was a laboratory that developed that in China. Now, this is going to make me hate Chinese people, not eat Chinese food because of a laboratory over there. I mean, I had friends on Facebook and friends in life that were Japanese and Chinese, and they were good people, pretty good people. I mean, I'm not going to hate someone because they have a laboratory in their country that did something. That would just be wrong to hate a whole group of people. I had damn trouble keeping this thing started. But I think that with me, and with most people in general, what we do, what a person chooses as their lifestyle, whatever, if it works for them, it works for them. And like I said in some other posts, you can't really follow another person's path or what they choose to believe in. Now, me personally, I choose to believe myself. If it don't get done, I mean, like I said, is Jesus going to go out there and do those dishes for me? No, I got to go do them. I kind of lost my faith in a God concept when my mother died, because I thought, all the praying they did, my family and everything, it seemed like God didn't even care whether she lived or died. Proof is, she died, so I just thought, well, here's a God that really don't care if we live or die, so, But, that's just me. I have felt compelled to study into more Gnostic things after my experience. Well, I know it wasn't before my experience, but after I'd seen what I had seen in, when I was about 3 or 4 in 1972, it really made me think, it wasn't my imagination seeing a hallucination or whatever, a ghost, or I thought maybe it was God, but maybe it could have been a ghost. But I'm getting more in touch with it, and this seems to be more Gnostic. But when I do these videos, it's for my friends. Let them know that I'm okay, Mentally, might be schizodepressant, PTSD, and they have no magic pill for PTSD. Like I've said in previous videos, basically, you gotta work it out. some days you may not even want to get out of bed, and other days you just, I just don't want to go there. But basically I've been happy. I've been getting my meals and taking care of myself. But my addictions are tobacco and alcohol. I figure if I'm not smoking a pipe, I'm smoking a cigarette. If it's not a beer, it's something else. I don't know. Right now it's coffee because I ain't got no beer. But every so often on my posts, I'll do like a little read. So I'll try to do some oracle. Just do the few remainders of this video with a little oracle to see where it says I stand. Reflect and redirect your energy. Okay. So I guess I'm reflecting, but I guess to redirect my energy would be to focus on what I just said. And on that note, I'm probably going to see if I can get my pipe started and try to wake up a little bit. But like I'm trying to say in a short video, to go to my videos and actually understand more of what my goal is. Social media is like a platform for me, but I gotta be very careful what I say and do. Like I said, this is gonna be uploaded to YouTube. It's a platform for me to express to people that I'm okay. That even though voices and all stuff some happens, I can function. I can get things done. I can get the apartment cleaned and stuff that I need to do. Even cook and stuff like that. So, and like I said with addictions, if you're addicted, I have no problem with it. But if you go out and do a drive-by shooting, yeah, I have a problem with you.